Hi students, this is Karthik Trivedi and you are watching a lecture series of engineering graphics and design with me. So in last video we have seen a different kinds of condition of involute. So let us quick recap what we have seen in the involute in the last video. In last video we have seen the definition of involute, then we have seen the different types of condition like string length equal to pi d, string length greater than pi d and string length less than pi d. And in last video we have solved this example, so you can just see on your screen very quickly, so you can quickly revise it. So this is just an animation so that you can quickly revise what we have done in the last video. Like this we have drawn this involute. So now in this today's video we gonna solve a second case of involutes. So second case is when string length more than pi d. Now see the example on your screen. So example is draw involute of a circle 40 mm diameter, string length is 165 mm. Now how you can decide that whether it is a string, here the string length is more than pi d or less than pi d. So first write a given data. So in this given data we have a diameter equal to 40 mm. Now we have a diameter equal to 40 mm. Now here the string length L is given, which is 165 mm. But we know that what we have done in last video, we take string length L is equal to pi d. So if we will take string length L is equal to pi d, so pi is 3.14 and diameter d is what? 40. So 40 multiplied by 3.14, which is equal to 125.6. But here a string length L is given 165 mm. So that's why here the string length L, which is 165 mm, which is greater than pi d. So that's how you can decide that whether the given string length is less than pi d or greater than pi d. So I hope you will understand this, that how you can decide whether the given string length is greater than pi d or less than pi d. So in this today's video we have a case where string length L is greater than pi d. So now before we will solve this example, always remember what we will do. Whatever the length of the string is given, we divide the line which is string length L equal to pi d. So always remember, we will not divide a string length which is given, but we will divide a line of a string length which is equal to pi d. So what here students do the mistake, they will draw string length 165 mm and then they divided this string 165 mm into 8 equal parts. No, it is not like that. You have to draw, it is right that you have to draw a string length which is equal to 165 mm, but on the string length 165 mm you have to mark a one distance which is equal to pi d. So you have to divide the line which is equal to pi d into 8 number of equal parts. So always remember, so here the condition is whatever may be the length of string, mark pi d distance horizontal on what? On the given string length. So let us say we have string length 165 mm, then mark a distance equal to pi d which is 125.6 mm on a string length 165 mm. So what we will do? First we will draw a string length equal to 165 mm and on the string length we will mark a distance of 125.6 mm which is equal to pi d, and we will divide the string length which is equal to pi d into 8 number of equal parts, not equal to 165 mm. So always remember, you have to divide a line which is equal to pi d. Okay, so that's why here it is written that the whatever may be the length of string, mark pi d distance horizontal and divide it into 8 number of equal parts and not any other distance. So now this much is enough. Now you can understand this through example. So first what we will do, first we will draw a circle which is equal to diameter 40 mm. Now we will divide this circle into 8 number of equal parts. So let us divide this circle into 8 number of equal parts. Now we will give numbering. So here the wounding or unwounding, that is not given that you have to wound the string or unwound the string, but for simplicity we will take here the case of wounding. So whenever you do wounding, you will give number in anti-clockwise direction. So here you can see that we have given the number in anti-clockwise direction 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Now we will draw a given string length. So here the given string length is given, which is 165 mm. So let us draw a string length which is equal to 165. So give the name AP. So here you can see the string length AP, which is equal to 165 mm. So like this, we have given the dimension which is more than pi d. But you know, here student does the mistake. Here student do the mistake. What mistake they do? They will divide this line AP into 8 number of equal parts. But remember student, this AP line which is not equal to pi d, because here this line is greater than pi d. So what you have to do? So on this string length AP, you have to mark a distance which is equal to pi d. So we know that the distance equal to pi d is equal to what? 125.6 mm. So we have distance L is equal to pi d is equal to 125.6 mm. So what you will do? Take a distance equal to 120.56 mm on your divider. A as a center, put an arc on AP. Whenever it intersect, it will be a length equal to pi d. So here you can see that red extension line. So up to there we have a distance equal to 125.6 mm. So we have to divide this much pi d distance into 8 number of equal parts. So now we are going to divide this pi d distance into 8 number of equal parts. So let us divide it like this, up to pi d. So we have to divide the distance of pi d into 8 number of equal parts like this. Okay, so here you can see that 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8. Now as you already know, now what we will do? Now come on to the circle. Now on the circle we have given the numbering 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 in anti-clockwise direction. So now from point 1 we will draw a tangent like this. Now from point 2 on a circle we will draw a tangent like this. From point 3, from point 4, 5, 6, 7, and from point 8 if you draw a tangent, it will be the same of string length, because it is going to coincide with the string length. So you can consider string length as a tangent of point 8. Okay, so now we have drawn all the tangent. Now what we will do? Now come on to the string length AP. Okay, now on string length AP, take a distance equal to 1 to P. On a string length, take a distance equal to 1 to P. Now come on to the circle and see the point 1. Now come on to the circle and see the point 1. Now point 1 on the circle. So 1 as a center, put an arc on the tangent like this, which is having a distance 1 to P of string length. Again I am going to repeat, you have to take a distance from a string length which is equal to 1 to P. So now come on to the string which is AP. From here in AP you have to take a distance equal to 1 to P from string length. So now you have to take a distance equal to 1 to P. Now come on to the circle and see the point 1 on the circle. So now 1 as a center, put an arc on a tangent which is coming from the point 1 and distance equal to 1 to P like this. So whenever intersect, it will be a point P1. Now in same way for point 2, what you will do? Now come on to the string length and mark a distance equal to 2 to P. Now come on to the string length. So when I say string length, you have to see AP line. Now in AP line, you have to take a distance equal to 2 to P. Now you have taken the distance. Now come on to the circle and on the circle see the point 2. Now point 2, see the circle and see the point 2 on the circle. Now 2 as a center, put an arc on the tangent which is coming from point 2 and distance having a 2 to P. So whenever it intersect, it will be a point P2. Okay. Now same way 4.3, what you will do? You come to the string length, take a distance equal to 3 to P. Now come on to the circle, come on to the point 3 on a circle and 3 as a center, put an arc on a tangent which is coming from point 3 and distance equal to what? Yes, 3 to P. Put an arc, whenever intersect, it will be a point P3. So in same way, what you will do? 4.4, you will mark distance, you will mark a point P4. P5 for on point 5 you mark point P5, on point 6 you will mark a point P6 on tangent, for 7 you will mark a point P7 on a tangent. Now what about point 8? So 4.8, what you have to do? Come on to the string length, take a distance equal to 8 to P. Now come on to the string length. When I say string length, you have to see line AP. So on line AP you have to take a distance equal to 8 to P. So now take a distance equal equal to 8 to P on a string length, and now come on to the circle and see the point 8. Now point 8 as a center, put an arc on the tangent which is coming from point 8 like this. Whenever it intersect, it will be your point P8. So now we have marked point P1, P2, P3, P4, P5, P6, P7 and P8. Now if you see the carefully, the point P8 is on the tangent which is coming from point 8. Now if there will be another point, let's say if there is a one point P9, so where it will be? So it will be definitely it will be on circle. So where exactly it will be? You can see the point P1, P2, P3, P4, P5, P6, P7, P8. Now if there is a next point P9, so where it will be? So always remember this. We will draw involute up to the last point on the circle. So we have a point P8, but that point P8 is not on the circle. So we have to take another point P9 which is on the circle. So you have to imagine where it will be. So either you can take approximation that it will be over here and you will call it point P9, or else what you can do, now I will give you one trick. Now come on to the string. When I say string, see the line AP. So see the line AP, come on to the string, take a distance equal to 8 to P. Now come on to the circle and see the point 8 on the circle. Okay. Now 8 as a center, put an arc on a circle. Whenever it intersect, it will be a point P9 like this. So where you have to intersect? You have to intersect between point 8 and point 1 on a circle. So arc connecting 8 to 1, you have to intersect there. And whenever intersect, it will be a point P9. So this is how you can derive point P9. Now connect all the points from point P2, P1, P2, P3, P4, P5, P6, P7, P8 and P9. So this is how you can draw a involute. Okay, so this is the case when string length is more than pi d. So I hope you will like this video. Have a nice day. Bye bye.